I'm looking down at this pile of stuff and I'm honestly a little appalled at myself. How did I get all this stuff back? Hi everyone, this is Sophia and welcome to part 1 of my Japan haul. I'm not gonna lie, I fully intended on combining everything into one large video. But when I saw everything laid out, I immediately was like getting stressed because just imagining me talking about everything, that just would take like 3-4 hours, and I really did not want to do that to you, and I didn't want to do that to me post editing either. So that is why we are splitting up the hauls. So this haul is going to be food, beauty, stationery. Part 2 is going to be fashion, home, and decor. If you're interested in either of those categories, stay watching or stay tuned. Let's just get right into food first. So much food. Okay, let's just start with snacks because I think that's the way to tackle this. A special edition Hokkaido edition. I actually wanted to open this and try it in Japan, but we ran out of time. I got this from Sapporo again. I actually have no idea what this is. I think, oh, it just says special homemade cookies, so that's exciting. Here is this. This is for my parents, so I'm actually not gonna open it. We did get one for my fiance's family there and they opened it. It was so good. I was like, I have to buy this for my family. So I got this at the airport. This was quite expensive as well, but it is delicious. I went to Muji. If you've ever been to Muji in America, you know they have snacks, but every Muji I've ever been to in America only have a few. The Muji I went to in Ginza in Tokyo had a whole floor filled with snacks. So I kind of went a little crazy. Caramel popcorn, these dried spaghetti, chocolate filled cream biscuits, 3 of these pistachio vanilla cookies, 1 for me, 1 for my family, and 1 for my fiance's family. And as a heads up, if you buy any food in Muji, they end up having to package it for you. But I think if you don't buy any food and you do tax-free, you can just take it. Let's do chocolate now. I got this at the airport. I got these 2 mints at the airport as well. I got a peach version at 7-Eleven and I'm obsessed with them. I got this kind of fancy Mount Fuji packaging, but it's high chews in peaches and melon flavored. And then Kit Kats. If you're unfamiliar with Kit Kats in Japan, they are a huge deal. They have so many flavors. At the airport, I found these chestnut ones. They were pretty expensive. 1 box only has 3, but I love chestnut, and I don't think I've ever tried chestnut Kit Kats, so had to buy these. Oh, this one got me on packaging alone, let me tell you. Santa shaped Kit Kats. Bought 2 of them. My fiance gave me a face. An orange Kit Kat. These are actually pretty good if I remember correctly. And these look like I only got 2 packs, but actually in each of them have 2 different flavors. I had to consolidate. So I got I think this is like a matcha dark chocolate combination, as well as a strawberry. And then on this one, it has just the regular matcha, the regular dark chocolate. So that is it for Kit Kats. And then I did have to buy some matcha. This is supposedly good for matcha lattes. We will see. I got this, which I know is just matcha. I don't know if it's like fancy matcha or anything, but it was a little pricey. And then the store I went to had yuzu matcha, which if you're not familiar, yuzu is kind of like citrusy, a little like a lemon. So I kind of was curious. And then the last thing I got food-wise is really a drink. Now, last time I was in Japan, I had a layover in Vancouver. So unfortunately, I was told I would not be allowed to buy duty-free liqueur. And I was so bummed. But this time we were flying direct, partly because I wanted to buy liqueur. So at the airport, I saw this. This one is actually matcha flavored. I'm very, very excited. I love gin. Gin is my liqueur of choice always. Here it is in a beautiful green bottle with a big cha sign. And then because I bought a bottle, they actually had a free gift they were doing, which is actually really cool. Like, this is a very generous gift in my opinion. 4 enamel pins. One enamel pin is like $6 in America, so this is like $24. And that is it for the food portion of this video. Let's move on to stationery. Stationery should be pretty short. So if you've ever seen any videos on your Explore page on Instagram or even TikTok or Shorts, you probably know that there are many places in Japan where you can collect stamps and they're free. I kind of explicitly went into a Japan trip this time looking for those, but I was not appropriately prepared. And so when I was stationery shopping, I decided I was going to buy a blank notebook specifically for when I go to Japan for me to collect stamps. I did buy a notebook. It is super plain. It's literally just a plain beige color on the outside, and then it's just plain pages on the inside. If you've seen any Japan videos, you've probably seen the concept of goshoins. I had, oddly, the hardest time looking for goshoin books. The first goshoin notebook I found was this cat one. It's adorable. By the way, if you are not a cat person, as soon as you enter Japan, you will become a cat person. This one I only got filled a few times, but I'm probably gonna bring this with me next time I go to Japan just because it's not even like halfway filled. And then this one I had to buy just on principle. So this one I actually found at Himeji Castle. So if you're looking for it, you can probably find it there. But this one is super, super interesting because for one, it comes with a cover. It is actually a goshoin with sleeves. And the reason for that is because I know a lot of the short form videos talking about goshoins kind of talk about how it's like all handwritten and stuff. And while that's true in like maybe 80% of temples, 20% of temples will actually only give you a slip of paper. It's a slip of paper, right? So you basically, you would have to glue it down yourself. And I haven't had a chance to do that yet, but I will. So I actually really love this just because it essentially means that I can kind of separate the pages onto here and then keep the print, like handwritten ones, into a separate one. I did buy a third one. I could not let this go because it is just stunning. It is just a black book with the different phases of the moon. And then stickers. I'm not gonna go through these all at the same time. I'm just gonna quickly show you. Because otherwise that will take too long if I go through them individually. This one is my favorite, obviously, because gnomes. Look at the onigiri. And then nigiri. I mean, that's just too cute. And then this one is a really pretty watercolor. It looks like a watercolor. And then, you know, Japan. And then this is like basically a suitcase sticker. That is it for stickers. The other big thing I got is cards. Stationery in Japan is always just stunning. So here is all the cards I got. Again, I'm not gonna go through them individually because that will just be here for forever. So I'm just gonna quickly show you which ones I got. Look at the Santa. Like some of these I might not even send. I might just keep it for myself just to like see. This is upside down. This is like all the cool things that you can see in different parts of Japan. This is just because one of my coworkers has a toy poodle. This is for her. And then this is for my sister. Basically, this is like a 3D. It like pops out, which is so cute, and it has like Snoopy all over it. And then again, another 3D tree. This one's for my parents. It's just beautiful. So this card is actually really cool because it basically folds out into one of those dividers, like a divider, but it's actually a calendar. Hopefully you can see that. It's a whole calendar, so I can literally leave this on my desk. This is for me. I'm not sending this to anyone because I'm keeping it, but this was stunning. That is it for stationery. What are we, like 20 minutes in-ish? Hope you're ready for the big beauty section. I don't even know where to start, really. Oh my god, big bags, big bags. First things I got is this pear cream, which I bought a small bottle of. Is it gonna focus? I bought a small bottle of in Japan. It's supposed to be good for acne. Amazing. So if you have acne prone skin, this is great for spot treatment. I bought a ton of hair care, but this is one of the first things I bought because I needed to find a detangler. It's called a hair water. Detangling is not a thing in Japan, but I have noticed so much hair water. This smells okay. It smells very chemically, but it does make my hair feel super smooth. I did buy an extra bottle. It's somewhere in here. I bought this pack of sheet mask. I heard a lot of good things. Used it while I was on the trip. It was great. I did go to Aesop and buy a body cream because one of the hotels we stayed at had really drying product. I hate when hotels have drying like skincare products and hair care products. It annoys me. So I got a body cream and a hand cream. I don't know where the hand cream is, but the hairdresser I went to recommended this product to me, so I just bought it because she was super nice. Haven't tried it. I think I have 2 of these. Apparently this is so popular. It's basically sold out everywhere, and I actually had to go to different stores to find one. From Muji, I did get these 2 kind of cuticle nail oils. One is a nail oil and one is a cuticle oil. It's in pen form, so you can just like put it on. A Fino hair oil, because I did get, where is it? This viral hair mask. I got 2 of them actually, because part of me was like, if one of them don't work, I'll just give the other one to someone else. But yeah, that's kind of where I found this brand, was from this. So I just decided to give their hair oil a try. Okay, I got this. Apparently it's a super popular brightening face mask. And then I found this tub. One pack of these has 10. This tub has 28. Oh yeah, here's that other toner. And then I did see this face mask. It's like retinol. I'm just gonna try it. Okay, what is this? Oh, I think this is an eye cream for dark under eyes. I got another retinol face mask. Can you tell what I'm concerned about? I got this Shumura cleansing oil. I went to Cosme twice. One was like a really tiny store, so I'm not gonna count that. I went to Cosme once and they had a whole section of like popular items. So I believe this was in there. And then I got a Covermark cleansing milk. One of my favorite skinfluencers, Tina Harris, I forget her middle name, she really swears by this, so I got it. Hashtag influenced. So I got 2 of these honey shampoos. One is for a friend, one is for me. I also got the matching conditioner. And then I got so much of their hair oil. I got 3 different kinds. I got 2 of this kind. One is for my friend. And then I got this one. And this one. Again, Tina, who influences me, said these were amazing, so I decided to give them a try. I don't know what they are. I'm gonna have to figure that out later. And then another toning water. I actually wanted to buy this last time I was in Japan, but I think I forgot / ran out of space. So here it is. I got a box of cotton pads when I first arrived in Japan, and I really liked them, so I got 2 more. Apparently, according to Tina, these are really good for kind of like spot masking, like using toner. And then I got some, I think it's like supposed to be a really famous toner in Japan, but it is these 2 Hada Lobo toners. I got one of the regular and one of the premium. This one's supposed to be a little thicker. And then I actually got a refill for the blue one, which I think is really cool that they do that now. Literally think I just saw vitamin C serum and just picked it up. To be entirely honest, I did not buy that much beauty products, but I did buy these two nail polishes. Last time I was in Japan, I bought a darker like pink, and I really liked the like nail polish, so I ended up getting these two colors. Okay, well, one's called N72 and N55, if that's helpful. And then these are the only two beauty products I got. So I got this kind of eyebrow thing. One half is the eyebrow pencil, and then the other half is like a highlighter, so like right for under the brow. I got this mascara. Never heard of the brand. Don't know what it's like. I have a few more beauty products that I've actually bought in Japan at the beginning that is in my toiletry kit, so we're gonna go backwards a little bit. But I did buy this lotion with this really cute Doraemon packaging. Really, the packaging got me. This product, this brand Elixir, was everywhere, and when I was using it, it is very heavily fragranced. So if you don't like fragrances, you probably are not gonna like this. I brought it back partly because it is a nice product if you can get past the fragrance, but also because I did spend a pretty penny on this because of the packaging, I think. So I'm gonna use it. And then I did get this Anessa sunscreen. I used it this entire trip, and it still feels like there's quite a bit amount, so you actually get a decent amount of product for this. I did get one other mascara. It is a Kiss Me mascara, which I did use. It's in a brown color. I actually really like the brown. It kind of softens my eyelashes a bit better, which is nice. And this actually really does hold a curl. The only catch is you need to buy a remover for it. This is really interesting. I don't know how I feel about it yet, which is only why I bought one tube. I thought about buying a black one of the mascara as well, but again, I haven't decided how I feel about the remover and the removing process. So I've heard that for the Kiss Me, you can either buy the remover or use cleansing oil. I didn't want to buy another cleansing oil for my trip, so I'm gonna try the cleansing oil here. And then I did buy one liquid eyeliner. It's by this brand called Dupe. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But basically the packaging got me. Apparently it's like the best of 2022 eyeliners. I don't know how I feel about this. I tried it. It kind of is more waterproof than the one I use from Stila right now, but it's hard to layer. Like as soon as I layer, some of it smudges off. This was the biggest issue because one eyelid is more sunken than the other for me. Like I think this one is, I just have less eyelid space than this one. If I draw my eyeliner with this too much, I have a hard time blinking. Like it sticks to my upper lid. This is probably only good for if you want to do like a small wing liner right at the end. Oh, here's that Aesop hand cream. Yeah, let's just move on to beauty gadgets. First thing I got is this portable, I already used it, Muji eyelash curler. Just like this, go like that. It is quite scary when you use it the first time, but this actually just packs a punch really easily. I have to do it twice, so I have to do the outside and then the inside separately, but this is actually super useful. And then I did get a tongue scraper from Muji, a wooden comb, which is super nice when I felt it in the sample. Muji also, in my opinion, makes the most functional and good quality hair clips, so highly recommend if you're just looking for like a basic hair clip. And then from Muji, I also got these toothpaste tablets, which I saw on Reels. Apparently, if you just put this in your mouth and swish it around and wait for it to dissolve, it basically is like brushing your teeth. Who knows? I also got a scalp massager. I forget what these are called, but from Muji as well. I got a pack of these like thin hair curlers from 100 yen shop. I also got this. So this is actually really cool. It's apparently like you can put your hair in it and basically do a quick bun. I have yet to figure this out, but I'm actually very excited to try this. A few other beauty gadgets I got a Hello Kitty nail clipper and a really fancy retractable nail file. I also got this clip-on thing from the 100 yen store for removing nails. I also bought a hair straightener in Japan. First of all, look at this color. The one I have is obviously for American voltage, so I wanted to get one that would fit the Japanese voltage, which is lower than in America. And again, because I have every intention of going back to Japan every few years, I figured it's probably better to just invest in one this time around. And so this one is really cool. It's like pretty thin, so it's perfect for like bangs, but it also has a lock, which is amazing. But the best thing and the most surprising thing and the thing that makes me love Japan is the fact that it came with a free case. I mean, it wasn't free because I paid for it, but came with a case. It has like a heat-proof lining inside. It's just amazing. I am in love with like little details like this. And then I got this really adorable hair band for when I'm washing my face. In hindsight, I probably should have opted for one that's not as bulky because packing it in and out every time I left the hotel was kind of annoying, but it is really squishy, so it kind of just molds to whatever space it's in. I got this. To be entirely honest, when I first put it in my cart, I thought it was gonna be like a hair turban for after I shower, but I did not realize it is an actual towel. At the moment I opened it and I realized it was a towel, I was like, oh no, I screwed up. So I don't even know what I'm gonna use this for. And then I got a few like pharmacy related items. So the very first thing that I got was these eye drops. And I also got a second one. I've heard that these are really good for cooling your eyes. So I'm really excited to try them. Like a toothpick floss kind of situation. And then I did get this. It's called an eye wash. And then I got this anti-itch lotion. It just has like a sponge here and it's just so easy to use. It's so cooling, it's so effective. And then the last thing, I'm pretty sure, is this. This is a liquid bandage. I saw it in someone else's haul and it kind of intrigued me, but also the pictures, which by the way, I'm sorry if it's too graphic, the pictures on the box kind of really sold me. My fingers are like this a lot, so part of me thinks that this will be helpful. That is it for this section of the haul. I am so sorry if it is like 30 minutes long, but I hope you found it interesting. If you have any questions about any of the products that I showed or any of the food, the stationery, let me know in the comments. But otherwise, hopefully I'll see you for part 2 of the haul. I'm just as excited for that haul. I'm putting it that way because that's where all my stuff are on the floor right now, but I'm just as excited for that part as I am for this part. So I hope you stick around, but I'll see you next time for another video, hopefully. Bye.